you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question: why do people treat me harshly for being shy? Answer by Paige DeBroom. Hi A2A. Sometimes society thinks shyness or even kindness is a sign of weakness, and it makes them feel better about their own insecurities if they feel they can pick on someone weaker because they won't kick back. I don't have much time for society. I always was picked on when younger, so I found humor always helps. I know it's hard when you're shy. And I'm sure this isn't the more straight and narrow advice, but knowing it's their problem, not yours. Instead of getting irritated, have fun. Just come back with a funny but slight scary reply. If it was me, and I do have a strange quirky sense of humor, and it depends what they say, I'd probably put a serious look on my face, and say something like, "Shy? Oh, this isn't shy. I'm just deciding who I should stalk next." Then look them in the eyes without blinking for an extra second and ask, "Got any ideas?" Lol. Or think of your own more you joke. Have fun with it, then be irritated. Personally, since I am a little weird, and proud of it, it's kinda funny watching them going from all pompous to awkward when they can't work out if you're serious or joking or thinking of them as the next in line. But that's just me. Answer by Ellen Branna. No one is treating you harshly for being shy. They are treating you harshly for rejecting them. If you only open up to a select group of people, it means that others are left out. How do you think that makes them feel? Pretty shitty, probably. Excluded. Perhaps like you don't like them. It is up to you if you care and if you do anything about it. My advice is stay who you are and don't worry about it. People will always misunderstand you. Don't change who you are because of it. If you feel like you need to explain your preferences to them, so they don't feel hurt, do it. It's up to you. But at the same time, try not to judge them. That's exactly what they are doing to you, and you're better than that. Answer by Robert Benchivinka. I'm a very quiet, shy, and introverted person. I talk to people, but I only open up and talk a lot with a few select friends. I want to know why people always call me out and mock me for being like this. It gets really irritating, but I always try to ignore it. Why is society like this? It sounds as though you're projecting your insecurities about being shy onto others. Perhaps you've been conditioned over time to believe that your shyness is wrong, and for that reason you're closed off to an inappropriate degree. If this rings true, then your shyness has morphed into a skewed product of your personality and how it was originally and continually received. You're no longer shy as a result of your natural tendencies, you're shy because you've been inundated with negative feedback. As this notion has been reinforced, so has your wall of angst, in turn making your response to even the slightest adversity as disproportionately dismissive. That would explain why you always try to ignore it, rather than addressing each individual encounter as an isolated incident. People aren't inherently anti-shy. There's no need to present yourself as mayor of Shy Town. Of course, people have their own insecurities, and therefore may disproportionately reject your introversion. However, if you notice people are always behaving in a certain way, and you're always responding in the same, old way, maybe it's time to step back and evaluate your own behavior. Why is society like this? We didn't all get together and agree to be confrontational concerning your introversion. Society rejects antisocial behavior, or that which tends to harm or has negative reverberations. Not to be confused with asocial behavior, or that which shows a genuine, general disinterest in social interactions. Shy people are asocial. And although the term antisocial has long been associated with criminality, psychopathy, and violence, it often doesn't materialize in these extreme ways. In some cases, a simple act of rebellion can be seen as antisocial. It boils down to your motivation. Are you actually as shy as you're letting off, and you've roundly been surrounded by intolerant blabbermouths? Or are you shy by design, rebelling against yesterday's adversity by protecting yourself from tomorrow's conflict? A young woman rebelling against society's expectations of her. Old friends are priceless, and should be treasured. Their loyalty and companionship allow us to feel secure and comfortable within ourselves. Many people don't have this luxury. New friends serve a different purpose. They allow us to open up, see ourselves from a different angle, and provide an open space for us to learn and grow. We all have this opportunity, as living, breathing humans. We can always make new connections which inspire growth. Sure, the cave is enough to get by in life. It's cozy and warm. There's just enough light to see in front of us. We know what to expect in the cave. But is life really just about getting by? Are we such dogmatic creatures that we won't even consider what else is out there, rather than being blinded, imbibed, and imprisoned by indoctrinations, conditions of the past, social constructs, and force besides? Allow yourself to blossom into new and unexplored terrain. Another great thing about old friends is how comfortable we feel branching out when we know our roots will always be there to support us.